Jaden Daniels transforms the Commanders.
Oh, my God.
They're dangerous.
Yeah, somebody picked them last week since he was coming back and finished 3-0.
All right. So
3-0.
So let's
3-0.
Let's get in our picks here on the pick.
Do I get to go first?
Segment.
I won last week. I get to go first. Switch that up, Rhett. I get to go first.
Okay.
JB.
First off, let me just acknowledge that I laid
an egg.
I had a lead on a Hall of Famer, and I blew it in 1 week. In 1 week, I blew it. So,
yes,
tail tucked between my legs,
and
let's go.
And I flipped the script and went 3-0. So, all right, Cowboys and Panthers. All right, here's my favorite. So, I say this, and I don't mean to disparage the Carolina Panthers, but are they really 2-3 right now? That's just hard to believe. And I know they beat like a despondent Dolphins team, but I'm just not a believer in Bryce Young. So when I was making my picks, I said, Dak Prescott, I know he's playing on a bad team, but he is much better than them. He's still second in pass yards in the league. He's tied with Baker for touchdowns. And I know the boys are up and down, but they should be able to beat Carolina on the road.
Quick note on that. I think the Cowboys are the most unpredictable team and the hardest team
really are.
to pinpoint in the NFL right now. And I'm lost with whether or not this defense is trash.
I was just getting ready to say they're much like the Bucs at times when their defense just disappears and they just give up gobs of yards and lose in games they should necessarily be running away with. That probably won't happen today because like I said, I know Carolina's made some strides, but I'm still not a believer. All right, my dog of the week. I don't know how they're dogs.
Going into Jacksonville. I know Jacksonville had a great win last week on a Monday night, beating Kansas City, but I fell asleep on that game. I'm gonna be honest. I came back from London that day. I just saw the beginning of the game, and I saw Trevor Lawrence's. How are you going to describe that? What
fall on your ass, get up and run, touchdown. Like, I don't even know how to describe that.
He was
touchdown.
in the fetal position. Can we call it the fetal position touchdown? That's what it was.
And then he struggled to get up, and then got up. It was like it looked like little league football. To be honest with you, but they scored a touchdown and win. But anyways, the Jags are favored at home against the Seahawks, and they're the least attractive to me. By the way, Jacksonville, the least attractive 4-1 team in the NFL, but they have wins at San Francisco and versus Kansas City. So, I mean, I guess they're legit. I guess that's what makes them favorites. But I just watched Seattle, and Sam Darnold, boy, is really good. And he's got Cooper Kupp. Holy cow, man. The dude still has the best hands in football. And Smith and Jigba, they're better than Jacksonville's cornerbacks, those two receivers. And the way that Sam Darnold's playing and the way that Kenneth Walker III ran all over us, I'm taking Seahawks.
There was one quarter, I don't remember which quarter it was, but there was one catch Cooper Kupp had that was I couldn't believe he caught the ball. I like him.
It's been that way his whole career. I'm always like, how does he? And he does. All right, I was stunned like everybody else on Thursday night when San Francisco found a way to beat.
Let me set this up. Rondé has not picked against the Bucs yet.
Right. But don't reveal it yet. Kyle Shanahan, by the way, might be Coach of the Year candidate number 2 behind Shane Steichen, because the Colts head coach is the freaking Coach of the Year right now.
Colts love is real.
It's real. And I have to throw it into every show, and there it is. They're winning San Francisco with a huge injury list, just like us. And this game's been flexed to 425 on a CBS crew. We get the number 1 crew in the country. Thankfully, it's not on Fox. And then, with that being said, he's the MVP, man. I'm taking the Bucs.
Woo! Let's hear it. Going for the Bucs, man. At home, Raymond James Stadium,
home game.
Can't wait.
I'm going to send John back home sad on that plane. Although he might be kind of happy for us. He still has some roots.
Look, you saw that Bucs helmet there in his office.
Way to frame that up to keep it in frame. Good job.
That's
JB.
what I do, man. The little things on the show. The little things. All right. Speaking of little things, my Week 5 performance was putrid. I'm gonna have to try to turn this frown upside down.
I'm liking where you're going here.
So you guys know the rules. You got to pick a favorite, an underdog, and the Bucs game. So on this show. So okay, look.
By the way, is it coincidence or is this like Freudian that each of our picks every week always have a division rival in them?
Yeah,
I think we always pick against our division.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing that quite a bit. There's clearly some NFC South bias here. I don't think the Bills lose 2 in a row all year long.
I will agree with that.
I'm sticking to that sentiment. The Bills, I believe, are one of the most organized, well put together teams in football. I think if there's an MVP race that takes shape over the course of the season, it's going to be Josh Allen again.
Totally agree.
And Baker Mayfield. That's I think the race, like early. You said it's early. It's way too early.
Right.
But Bills are a great football team, and they don't lose 2 in a row all year long. That's my prediction. Bills win in Atlanta.
Right.
Thoughts there before I go to my dog.
Bills last week lost to New England up by 17, I think.
Yeah.
And you won't see a regression of Josh Allen in his turnover machine because that's what hampers him when he starts turning the ball over, and he hasn't done that all of last year. That game against the New England last week, he turned the ball over. Fumble and interception, that was the difference in that game. That will not happen twice. Even though, I will say this, I don't know if a lot of people know this, the Falcons have the best defense in the NFL, stats-wise. Just saying.
And this is an entertaining game at Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, this will be a good one.
Monday Night Football, that's gonna be a must-watch for sure. All right, dog. Lions at Chiefs.
I applaud you. I applaud you for taking on this game.
Yeah, I am.
It's the game of the week, man.
Everyone wants the Chiefs era to end, and this to be the game to send the Chiefs to 2-4.
Right.
Everyone wants the whole Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes,
whatever.
Yes, Andy Reid's mustache, whatever it is. They just want the Chiefs to go away. And I hate to disappoint you, America. I don't think the Chiefs are going away. I think they find a way as dogs at home to win at Arrowhead on Sunday night football. Any notes there?
Are they actually dogs at home?
Well, I think the books have flipped, but as of this recording, they are dogs at home.
That'd be interesting if they stay dogs at home. But they should be. But Detroit is the better team. That Detroit might be the best team in football. To be honest with you. Yeah. So if they're not dogs, they should be dogs. I respect your pick here.
I'm picking against one of the best defenses in the league, and I'm picking probably against the best team in the league. These picks suck. Let's go on to the third one, and I'll just get right to it. Hit it, Rhett. I'm taking the Bucs this week. Finally, the chain is back. We're taking the Bucs. Let's do it. Let's do it with everybody watching this program. Ask Rondé's up next.